Knockout legends in the building. Like, comment, and subscribe. So, I just finished watching the Derrick Chisora versus Otto Wallin, the Last Dance fight, and again, Derrick does what Derrick does. He just shocks the public and entertains us. And you know what? You have to say this to Derrick. Hats off to Derrick Chisora. He is actually basically one of the best. Not in the sense of boxers, but one of the best boxers that gives you value for money in British boxing. And I know why the fans love him so much, because win, lose or draw, Derrick brings it. And to be fair, I've always said this about Derrick Chisora. He has been unlucky in some of his fights that he's had, where some of the fights where he's lost and have been close, or you know, there've been draws or whatnot, but in general, well, not draws, sorry, he's lost and have been close decisions, but in general, win, lose or draw, he always brings good value for money with whoever he fights. And sometimes he shocks us, you know. The second Dillian Whyte fight, he shocked us. Me personally, the first Kubrat Pulley fight, I think he won that, even though they said he lost on split decision. You know, the Kabiel fight, there was a majority decision. Again, people were saying that was close, you know, but then he beat Carlos Takam. He got knocked out by Dillian Whyte in the second fight. You know, he knocked out Artur Spilkot, who gave Deontay Wilder so much trouble. He knocked out David Price. You know, he took Usyk to 12 rounds, got a split decision against Josie Parker. To be fair, the first Parker fight, very, very close and a bit contentious. That's why they had the second fight, and then obviously lost unanimously. But I think some of the things that let Derrick down is his actual fitness. He doesn't sometimes apply himself in the way he should, because I noticed the marked improvement when he was under David Hay and he was like under his management. He actually was a lot better. And to be fair, the first Dillian Whyte fight, that was a close fight. Even though Whyte won, and I still say Whyte won just about, it still was a close fight. The second fight, Derrick was controlling the action. He more or less was winning the rounds until he got knocked out. And again, he looked great in that fight, physically fit, physically strong. He looked really good, to the point where Dillian was on the back foot and having to fight off the back foot and defend like life or death in a sense. But like Dillian just did good boxing and used his range, and then obviously timed Derrick and caught him, you know. But if he didn't and it went in the full 12 rounds, he probably would have lost. He probably would have lost on points, because Derrick was doing all the work. And that's the thing, what a lot of fighters seem to get confused with Derrick Chisora, that the way he fights, it's just one specific way. But Derrick's smart. He fights with intensity based off how much pressure he's allowed to apply on the opponent, depending on how they fight him. So if they're going to fight off the back foot and they're going to use the jab and they've got reach and they've got size to push him back, like say for example Tyson Fury, then all day you're going to probably win. But if you give any inch or any opening to him, he's going to swing and he's going to get you. He's got that kind of cross guard defense where he throws overhand punches, and if he catches you when he's throwing them, even when you're backing off, he knocks people out. See, that was the great thing about this fight, you know, because like from the very last Tyson Fury fight where he lost by technical knockout, he's been on this is his third win streak. So the Gerald Washington, then the Joe Joyce, and now Otto Wallin fight. And yeah, he won over a unanimous decision over 12 rounds. But the fact that he knocks down Wallin twice, and to be honest, there was, I think, the sixth where the doctor was checking his face for the cut and the blood. End of that round, just before that round had finished, he almost like basically put that much pressure on Wallin. He almost got him out of there a couple of times. I think it was may have been the 8th as well, 7th or the 8th. He was putting pressure on Wallin, and he almost basically overwhelmed him with that many punches that Wallin didn't know what to do. And like obviously we're seeing actually how good Otto Wallin is, but obviously I think since the Joshua knockout, he's not basically as good as we actually thought he was. Obviously, maybe he was good when he fought Tyson Fury, or Tyson Fury didn't take him serious, but up to now, like the last two performances from Wallin, he's not been great. But like I think pressure when you pressure Valine, he doesn't know what to do. So, you know, his chin gets exposed, and obviously his defense is not as great on the back foot, even though he is a mobile fighter. Me personally, looked a bit too heavy coming into this fight with Derrick. He needed to be a little bit lighter and probably a bit more nimble on his feet, and he wasn't. So I don't think he took Derrick serious enough, and that's probably his own fault. But again, Derrick's turned the clock back, done what Derrick Chisora does, and now he's got basically, I think he might be mandatory for the IBF. That's what they were saying, because this was like an eliminator for the IBF like fight. So I don't know if he's next up to get the chance to fight for the IBF, or if he has to have another, like, I don't know, fight for the interim or something. I'm not particularly sure, but I'm pretty sure it was the final eliminator for the IBF. So it looks like he may actually get the chance to fight Daniel Dubois, because I think that, yes, Dubois that has the IBF belt. So that wouldn't be a bad fight, to be fair. Him against Dubois, if Dubois gets through Parker. That's not a bad fight, to be fair. I wouldn't mind seeing that for his very last fight, you know. Dubois versus Chisora, yeah, great. And for us to see him off, because I know they said it's his last fight on British shores, but I'm pretty sure if he gets that fight with Dubois, if Dubois can get through Parker, I'm pretty sure he'll have it here, because that's a big fight. That is a really big fight on British shores, if you have it on British shores. But anyway, what was your take on Derrick's performance? How do you think he did? And did you like the fight? And did Valine kind of disappoint, as he always does up to now? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Like, comment and subscribe. And that is another one from the one and only Knockout Legends. Peace.